We're at Odenplan. This has always been one of the busier stations on Tunnel 101. It's gotten even more so since they built a commuter rail tunnel with the new station here that opened in July of 2017, and that has made the station even busier. It's also made the platform more crowded because, as you will see, there are provisions for getting down to the commuter trains and getting up here from them, so that take up a lot of space on the platform. But anyway, yeah, so we'll look around a bit. These glass cubes are what I'm talking about. This is, on our left, is a connection up to the platform here from the commuter trains. The one up there in front of us is a connection that goes down to the commuter trains. When I need to make this transfer between the commuter trains and the metro, I never can remember, or if I want to get on the commuter train, I never can remember which end has the connection that goes to the commuter train, because it's only at this end of the platform. And when I'm down there, I'm always like, okay, which end was it again? But anyway, so check out the exits up here. Oh, by the way, here's a connection to the commuter rail. It's not too unlike the one that's at TS Centralen, which I've already filmed, but which we will see later when TS Centralen, we get to the point where TS Centralen opens. This station opened in 1952, and TS Centralen did not open until 1957. So let's see. Let's go this way first. So in front of us is a street called Karlbergsvägen, which, if we were to go to the right, that would lead us to Sankt Eriksplan, which is where the next station on Tunnelbana 1 is located. But also there's some buildings around here. By the way, that building, Läkarhuset, it's like the medical building, is supposedly going to be torn down and replaced with something that is debatably better, but I guess we'll see. We'll go to the other side now. So this exit is in the middle of what is actually Odenplan, which I would say it's a square, but it's not square, it's triangular. But anyway, this treatment of it was basically created in conjunction with the opening of the commuter rail tunnel and the station here, because it did not used to look like this at all. But anyway, we can orient ourselves a little bit. If you saw my video on Rådmansgatan, the previous station, there is the city library just up the street. It actually faces Odengatan, and this street is Odengatan. Behind us is Karlbergsvägen, where we were at the first entrance we were at, and this is Odengatan. So, and here we're looking east, and here we're looking west towards Sankt Eriksplan. So, yeah. The church you can see there, that is Gustav Vasa kyrka. I don't know what year that's from. Unfortunately, my main memory connected with it is that one night I needed a taxi to pick me up there, and they wouldn't send me a taxi without a street address, and I had no idea what the street address was. So I was a little frustrated. But anyway, yeah. So this obviously is an older part of town and quite nice. I think most of these buildings are from the late 19th century. Obviously not this one, but most of the ones along the streets. I'm not sure how old the church is, but anyway, yeah. From this vantage point, you can actually see the entire platform, and you can see how it's nowadays kind of crowded with stuff. It didn't used to be like this. There used to be more space on this platform, so it's great to have the commuter rail connection here instead of where it used to be over at Corbeil, where there's like nothing, no metro and nothing, but it has come at the cost of the space on this platform. That's a little unfortunate. So this station, by the way, it's usually said to have New York IND roots. Although I'm not sure how true that is, but it does have this single overarching roof and this tile, which is the same as at Høtorget. We had the same tile at Rådmannsgatan, except it was yellow. So by the way, that white light in the tunnel is interesting. I assume it has something to do with the fact that right now trains are single tracking between here and Fridhemsplan using just a single track, the southbound track at St. Eriksplan. Because they've been doing work this summer. This is the last week of that work to finish the tunnels to the new branch of Tunnelbana 1 that's going to go north from here. So, yeah. This is kind of interesting for me. I know I have used this exit before, but not very much. I don't remember anything about it, I don't think. So this will be kind of a voyage of discovery for me as well. Interesting. And by the way, each transfer is a cross-border hug. Always remember that. Yeah, I honestly feel a little bit disoriented because I'm not sure where we are. I think we are probably on Karlbergsvägen, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I can squint and see the sign across the street. This is Karlbergsvägen. That across the street is Vasa Real, which is a prestigious upper secondary school. And there are the signs in the window, if you can see them. One of the letters is missing, but that says basically apply to our music class. So, yeah. But yeah, so this is this neighborhood. This is obviously much quieter than Odenplan where we were. So, yeah. Now that I've been here, I'm honestly not sure that I ever have used this exit before. So, interesting. So I think I'm going to terminate this video here and we will head on.